Dia Sanita DepEd Secretary Ma'am Leonor Magtulis Briones, Dia Sanita Schools Division Superintendent Sir Leonardo M. Balalas Sese, Dia Sanita District in Charge Ma'am Annabelen A. Ampulier, Dia Sanita Teachers in Charge Ma'am Sabilita Dakyas Tungkilan. Sa advisor na si Ma'am Vielin Vidal de la Paz, Master Teacher 1. Miduo maestra, miduo maestro, miduo Lucas Owoy sa maduo agfangadi, mafion lafos dia kanita lang. Ini sa agdaw de si ego de naulot sa falay 2,200 taman 2,200 uwoy sa baan falay. Hahawan uwoy dinagdiniganta ni tabaalan dia si ini agdaw graduation ta. Dia Manobo Village Elementary School. Namula fa humaa kanita, maduo salamat oy mahagtay kilang.
bayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidinig, luha ng araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga api, at mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Inubog mo kami mula sa kawalan, binigyan mo ng buhay at karangalan. Dati ay sinakop ka ng iba't ibang dayuhan, ngunit sa taglay mong lakas, hindi patatalo kanino man. Mga Muslim, mga Kristiyano at mga iba pang tribo, kami nagkakaisa sa pag-angat ng ngalan mo. Dugot naman iaalay, pumailan lang sa paggabay, patuloy kang bigyang puri, kami sa'yo'y nawiwili, mabuhay ka, Reyon Dose. Malawak masagana ang iyong lupain, pati buong bansa'y umaasa sa iyong mahahain. Sa pagsikat ng araw, kay ganda ng iyong tanawin, pinagpala ng may kapal, mabuhay ka, Sok Sargent. Ako, ikaw, tayo, tungo sa kaunlaran, talino at lakas, ihahandog sa bayan. Mga Muslim, mga Kristiyano at mga iba pang tribo, kami nagkakaisa sa pag-angat ng ngalan mo. Dugot naman iaalay, pumailan lang sa paggabay, patuloy kang bigyang puri, kami sa'yo'y
isang na maging matapat. Mabuhay, mabuhay, mabuhay ang Sultan Kudarat. Mabuhay, mabuhay, mabuhay ang Sultan Kudarat.
Sprinkled paradise, blessed by heavens, the grandeur of its beauty, the sky brightens like birds flying freely, soaring up high in the winds. Valleys, hills, and rivers, truly nature's gift. Land of 100 caves, richness overwhelming, sparkling crystal waters flowing, tree-covered forests, rich blue mountains, bountiful harvests. Senator Ninoy Aquino, our home beyond compare. Let our love be poured to a place worth living for, working together for unity and prosperity. Together we treasure our place. Oh, hail Senator Ninoy Aquino. Let our pure hearts, minds, and strengths be citadel of love as heaven sent. Together we stand still to reach our dreams, our horizon, where sunbeams. Long live Senator Ninoy Aquino. Let our love be poured to a place worth living for, working together for unity and prosperity. Together we treasure our place. Oh, hail Senator Ninoy Aquino. Senator Ninoy Aquino.
Yugan ko adatan, Sanita DepEd Secretary, Ma'am Leonor Magtoles Briones, Dia Sanita Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Leonardo M. Balala CC, Dia Sanita District in Charge, Ma'am Ana Belen A. Ampulier, Mado Maestra, Maestro, Mado Inay, Ama, Owoy Mado Graduates, Mapion Lahos Dia Kaniyulang. Sa falay 2020-2021 malot de. Igo di kiyog ko pasalamatan sinimula diya sa nagdi katolik kaangganan anit mabaalan ke sa nami madoo ag baalan fala diya si ini pangadian Manobo Village Elementary School. Ag flagid ko ini diya kaniyo mado maestro Mudo Lucas Aurelio fa Duma agbulig diya kanita. Sanita pangadian ag udas ani kumapion sa tabawon sanita ag ungayaan mapion lekang diya sa DepEd. Ani kumatiig sanita madoo ag pangadi. Ag udasan sanita pangadian mabaalan sa madoo projects ag bagay lekang diya sa nita MOE. O pasalamatan kay ma sa madaoloyok ag bulig kanami ani makabaal ki sa classroom fala diya sa grade 1. Sa kabulig sa madodumata iya sa agbagay bagal nanam Ani mabaalan ke sanami madoo mapion og ungayaan duno ko pionon sanita madoo bata. Tigtua ag kaanggan no ka nalutat mapion si ini falay si ini. Labi de sa sasang si ini pandemya madoo ag laman. Maanggan ki diya si ini nita kaligkowot away madoo tukaw ag kokitanta igodi. Taka ki sumalig diya sinimula diya sa langon ag balanta.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate, and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Ikinararangal kong ihaharap sa inyo ang 6 na batang lalaki at 10 batang babae na may kabuuang 16 na mag-moving up ng Manobo Village Elementary School para sa taong pampaaralan 2020-2021.
Sa bisan
Ng kapangyarihang iginawad sa akin bilang tagapayo ng kindergarten, ay pinatutunayan ko sa pamamagitan nito na kasiyasiyang natapos nila ang kurikulum ukol sa mababang paaralan na itinakda ng Republika ng Pilipinas, kaya sila ay may karapatang tumanggap ng katibayan ng pagtatapos sa kurikulum ng kindergarten. Madoong Maama, Dakyas Dani Jr. Lacaulan, Gamad Prince John Dimilio, Ginang EJ Warren Dewey, Manyuba Adrian Patron, Nisisito Jonery Badoy, Sanong Jimbo Kamal, Madoo Valle, Cruz Crisalin de la Cruz, Dakyas Iris Ingeo, Dakyas Anamay Teban, Dakyas Maria Esther Mayo, Dakyas Mary Grace Ingeo, Dakyas Silent Balatak, Gamad Rhea May de Mihilio, Manaay Riza Kubi, Peles Princess Jane de Mihilio, Wicas Jonah May Ignacio.
Ikinararangal kong ihaharap sa inyo ang 16 na batang lalaki at 9 na batang babae o ang kabuuang 25 na magsisipagtapos sa mababang paaralan ng Manobo Village Elementary School para sa taong pampaaralan 2020-2021. Sa bisa ng kapangyarihang iginawad sa akin bilang punong tagapayo ng ika-6 na baitang, ay pinatutunayan ko sa pamamagitan nito na kasiyasiyang natapos nila ang kurikulum ukol sa mababang pampaaralan na itinakda ng Republika ng Pilipinas. Kaya sila ay may karapatang tumanggap ng katibayan ng pagtatapos.
Batay sa pagpapatunay ng punong tagapayo ng ika-6 na baitang, Nakasiyasiyang natapos ang kurikulum pang-elementarya sa kagawaran ng edukasyon sa taong pampaaralan ng 2021. Sa inyo ay may karapatang tumanggap ng katunayan ng pagtatapos. Congratulations!
Mafion lafos diha kanita langon. Agkaanggan ipakilala diha kaniyo sa maduo bata nakaulot ag fangadi diha kaenam glado diha sa falay 2020 taman 2020 uwoy sabaan. Maduong mama. Ano dundun limbang. Balatak Jimar Malanta. Dakyas John Mark Gilo. Limaog LP Kasuy. Ignacio Mark Sumanggap. Mandaw Richard Lubgo. Manguda Ayan Ray Dakyas. Mayo Juven Puto. Sadem James Limbang. Sintao John Manzo. Sumanggap Rayben Minong. Teles Alan Mark Dimihilio. Tungkilan Dato Agustin Dakyas. Ulan Raon Bugsakan. Valdez Christian J. Barnachi. Maduo Bayi. Barnachia Almira Agustin. Barnachia Karin Dakyas. Dakyas Annabella Tiban. Dakyas Mary Grace Ginang. Dalimbang Jonah Dapo. Lakaulan Merijoy Libusada. Noses Generose Dalimbang. Pauline Helen Ongkas. Rodriguez Juan Kobe.
Dear graduates of 2021, congratulations on your graduation. Yours is a graduation like no other that the world has ever known. Because of the unprecedented crisis we are currently experiencing, the COVID-19 pandemic. Batch 2021 shall go down the history of the Philippine education as the first and hopefully the last batch to graduate whose academic year was purely done through distance learning with no face-to-face classes. Let us therefore celebrate this milestone in your academic and educational pursuit in a unique way, virtual and yet personal. Truly, this health crisis we are experiencing now is something dreadful, and we wish and pray for it to be over. In the meantime, however, it is very much a part of our reality. But as Dr. Zeus, a well-known children's author and illustrator, said, when something bad happens, you have three choices. You can either let it define you, let it destroy you, or you can let it strengthen you. It is clear that you have refused to be defined by this pandemic. This commencement program is a testament to that. Yes, it may be true that because of the public health measures that we have to implement and observe to curb the spread of this virus, you may have been deprived of the opportunities for the meaningful teaching-learning interactions, such as physically meeting your teachers and classmates, participating in actual classroom activities, competing face-to-face in sports, academics, and cultural competitions. And yet, you were also introduced to distance learning modality, modular online, and radio-based instruction. You have proven that education can and must continue amidst pandemic. This pandemic likewise failed to destroy your aspirations and goals. On the contrary, you continue to dream and work for it to come true. Your graduation today highlights not what you have lost and missed because of the COVID-19, but rather it celebrates the perseverance, hard work, and commitment you have given to your classes and school requirements. I am proud that you have been strengthened by the challenges we face today. What you are now and what you will be are what matters most. May our circumstances nowadays enlighten you on the kind of future you want for yourselves. The kind of leader and nation builder you need to create a world that is true, good, beautiful for all of mankind. To all of you, my dear graduates of batch 2021, and your dear parents and families, congratulations, and you may be blessed with all your endeavors. Thank you and good day.
To the graduates of batch 2021, congratulations! This last year prior to your graduation is a time, I know, that you and your families have been looking forward to for years. For the senior high school, the prom, the graduation ball, along with the fierce competitions in sports, academics, and the arts, bonding moments with friends, classmates, and teachers are some of the experiences that you have planned and excitedly anticipated to mark the culmination of your basic education. For the elementary pupils, I know that the grade 6 year is one that you want to be full of meaningful and happy memories to culminate your elementary years before moving on to high school. And you anticipated and imagined that most of these beautiful and exhilarating experiences would happen within your school campus. The COVID-19 pandemic, however, has impacted our plans and expectations. I am sure that you are disappointed, if not heartbroken, that you spent the whole of this academic year at home, missing out on the many opportunities to celebrate your crowning achievements the way you have expected them. Challenges and difficult situations, however, are not new to you. In the past, you have successfully navigated and transcended over challenging situations. COVID-19 may be unprecedented, but I am confident that your resilience shall prevail and you continue to persevere and learn from this experience. Indeed, we shall all learn from this extraordinary experience. As you stayed at home the past year, I am sure that you have come to appreciate individuals, things and moments that you may not have given a complete attention to prior to the pandemic. The gift of solitude has been given to you, and by now, part of your realizations is that what endures are family and friendships. You have come this far because of your parents, other family members, and friends whose support have brought you to this occasion of your graduation. Today then is truly a great celebration. Your graduation gives recognition not only to your academic achievements, but also to your resilience and perseverance against all odds, to the meaningful relationships you have established and strengthened during these trying times, and to your continued desire to better yourself through education. Congratulations, my dear graduates of 2021. Go and realize your potentials. Remember, basta batang SK, sikat!
One, for each blessed day. Two, every breath I take. Three, for my family. Four, all they mean to me. Five, just to be alive. Six, for the earth and sky. And seven, for heaven. For every good thing that I have comes from God.
Diya Mado Lucas, Mado salamat diya sa niyo kabulig. Ani mo umata sa nita agungayaan. Ani mabuligan ta sa nita Mado anak. Ani mutiig ta. Mado salamat diya sa Mado galbak binalan niyo. Tidto saludo diya kaniyo langon. Mado inay o ima. Amo anda daya yu. tidto kay mapasangan. Nda mabaalan kay doo o mabagay diya sa mado anak nyo sa katiid. Ini sa mado dakal tukaw ag isaluan ta igoli diya sa mita uudas awoy litag. Sa MBS family, mado salamat diya sa niyo mado mabagat binaalan dano diya kapionon sa nita mado bata. Sinamula sa mahido kanita taka.